Hey, welcome back to Contracted and Committed. You're listening to episode 9, Money, Minimalism, and Moving Vans. I'm Kelsey.
And I'm Tristan, and yes, we've packed smart, budgeted hard, and we're still debating how many computer monitors I can set up at our next contracted location.
Every time we hit the road, it's like a game of Tetris, and somehow your entire remote office always ends up taking half the van.
It's not half the van. I just want to hit the ground running when I get to where we go. Is that so wrong?
No, but maybe 2 monitors instead of 4 isn't the end of the world.
That's what you think, and I'll have a difference of opinion.
Anyways, today's episode is all about how we keep our travel life sustainable between contracts, financially, mentally, and logistically.
We're digging into how minimalism, smart budgeting, and intentional packing help us stay grounded while bouncing from one assignment to the next.
So if you're juggling contract work, long drives, or just trying to simplify life on the go, we've got tips, stories, and a few lessons we've learned the hard way.
Let's get into it. So, budgeting. We've had many conversations on budgeting, I think, since we started traveling, trying to figure out the best way to move forward. And I think overall we're relatively similar in our thoughts on budgeting.
I think so, yeah. I think we both like to have money, so we try not to spend money. Sometimes somebody a little bit too less than the other.
Who?
Me.
You spend less than me?
No, I hate spending money.
Oh.
Like the feeling of like, oh, I shouldn't buy this or I shouldn't, you know.
Yeah, you definitely have spending anxiety, which is a little odd.
Yeah, I do.
But I don't really know where that comes from. But, because I feel like I've never told you, like, no, we can't buy this thing, or no, you can't do that, or anything like that. Right?
No, you haven't. No, that's true. Okay. I don't know, I just feel like just don't want to spend the money. Yeah. Some things just aren't worth it, you know? It's like, is it really worth to...
Is it worth buying that $100 thing or putting $100 to student loans? That's the question.
That's the question every time. Where it's like, I mean, some people go get Starbucks coffee every morning and good for you, but that adds up real quick that it could, you know, make a difference in your gas bill or grocery bill or student loans. So it's just being conscious and aware, I think, and I need to be a little bit more relaxed about it, but and do things I love, which I feel like I've gotten better at, of course. Like
I think so too. Especially now that you've gone from place to place and you've seen like how other people have lived. Because you've had some coworkers that's like 2 times a day they're going out to get coffee, and it's like, how is that sustainable?
Like 5 sometimes.
5's an exaggeration. Okay, come on.
But there's it's like, oh, we're gonna go to so and so place. Want to go? And I'm like, again? Like, where do you find this money? Yeah, like the 3rd time to go get coffee or whatever, fancy drinks and foods and sweet treats. It's like that adds up. Yeah, and like. I feel like financial talk is kind of hard for partners to like get into a lot too.
It's the number 1 leading cause for divorce, fun fact.
It is. But I feel like we've always been really open about it and have the same opinions and come to resolutions if there is disagreements.
Which I think so rarely happens.
Yeah.
I think we both have like kind of goals that we've talked about and kind of set for ourselves, and it's like, hey, this is what we want to accomplish and this is how we're going to do it, because like right now we're doing life where we pretty much live on one person's income, the rest is paying off student loans, so we can get those knocked out as soon as possible, because that's like one of our biggest hurdles, and I think can feel like a bit of a weight. I don't know how you feel about it.
Just like a weight.
Where we don't want to buy other things when it's like, oh, we should save money so we make a big payment on the student loans again and get those done. So when we're eventually done traveling, we can buy the house we want and make sure we have the income. For that.
Settle down and have a good life, hopefully, after that. Not that we're not having a good life, but...
I think we do pretty well for ourselves.
Yeah, that overall was also a thing that we both wanted was, like, we are saving for money, but we still want to have the flexibility to go to, I don't know, a show, a concert, go out to eat at a nice restaurant once in a while, go to see friends and family, and
even save up for vacations, like a honeymoon and stuff like that.
A wedding, honeymoon.
And have a fallback. I've always been big on having a fallback in case something happens, because contracted work can technically being consistent. Not that we've ever found inconsistencies in it so far. Mm-mm. But there is always that chance where it's like we don't have a contract we can get to. We have to have a budget we can fall back onto.
Yeah, just in case.
A savings that's like, okay, we can go a few months even without you having any work whatsoever.
At all and still be okay.
Yep. So I think that's always been something that we've kind of focused on, and once we're able to get that initial nest egg, and then everything else is just kind of bonus and being able to put towards student loans pretty much from there.
It's good. I mean, there is inconsistencies month to month for sure. Like, obviously, around the summer and holidays, it seems like we're not putting as much to student loans, but then, like, January through, what you'd say, May, I feel like we're not doing as much besides working and stuff, at least this past year. Mm-hmm. And so we've been able to put more to student loans during those months, which is really nice. I feel like, I don't know, what's that guy on TikTok?
Caleb Hammer?
Yeah. His videos, like, my mind just is like, what are you guys doing? Like, the people our age, younger, even older people, it's like, what?
There's people that are like, I don't have any savings, and I'm 45, and I don't have any money in my 401k, or any other sort of investment plan. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, let's pick up the slack. And it makes me feel a little better about myself.
Yeah.
But it makes me feel bad for them, because, like, dang, I guess they just weren't taught financial literacy, which I think is a big problem, at least in the U.S. That's like, hey, maybe we should teach people about taxes and finances and how to make a budget.
And credit card.
And credit card usage, It's not free money. Who would have thought?
Wow.
Yeah. And then I think we've also done especially good recently on budgeting because of our eating habits have changed, because we've been eating very strict, like, foods, regimented foods, which doesn't really cost a lot because, you know, those extra Oreos or extra bag of chips at the store every time you add up.
Yeah.
It's like,
your little
that's
snacks.
A couple, like, that's like $100 to $200 a month that you could pretty much knock off if you cut out a lot of those extra things.
If you're eating very consistently. I mean, like, recently I usually have, like, a fruit in the morning, and I was doing grapes, and then there's not really great grapes around this area that we're in now. They were, like, bad the first couple bags we bought, and so I was like, let's just change up the fruit, and, you know, I was like, Tristan was like, what about bananas? I'm like, perfect. They're so cheap, too. Like, we're saving money on
shout out bananas.
Different things. Yeah, but, I mean, the only thing that's kind of expensive is meat and eggs that we eat, I would say, right?
Probably. Because rice is pretty cheap, and that's a consistent thing we eat every day.
Yeah.
And the rest is, it's like bulk
vegetables,
stuff. Shout out Sam's Club. That's another shout out. The bulk stores.
Yeah.
Because when I have kept, like, a year and a half, almost 2 years worth of receipts now, and just kind of been able to compare our budgeting. And you can definitely see where we started our diet versus when we weren't on it. It was honestly, I think, like $150 a month at least different.
Yeah.
That we were spending on food. So it's like, okay, that's another $150 going to loans.
Yeah.
Paying back ASAP Rocky.
Well, also, I feel like you can also see a trend with those receipts when we move to a new place too. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you get into the place, in the place before you didn't need to buy X, Y, or Z, but now this new place doesn't have that. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, what's something here?
Cleaning supplies.
Yeah, cleaning supplies here, there was very, like, zero.
Yeah.
So it's
you
like,
could tell based on when we got here. It needed some cleaning supplies, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's true. So it's like, oh shoot, there's like at least $20, $30 and just a couple bottles of cleaning supplies. So
yeah, those are the kind of things that we try to pack with us too. Mm-hmm. We try not to leave too much at the places that we go to. It's like, because those things can add up. They're expensive, so
yeah,
it's like we got to focus up and make sure that we have room to pack them when we're packing for the next place and everything like that.
Still have not found that toilet bowl cleaner. I wonder if we just left it.
I think we just left it. That's my guess.
Dang it. That's okay. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I think keeping track of, like, monthly things and then talk to each other, like, oh, look, like, we spend a lot of money here. Like, what did we buy? Did we actually need that? And, you know, sometimes it's a yes, sometimes it's a no, you know, and having those conversations. I do think there's been a lot of times that I'm like, Tristan, can I buy this $10 thing? I don't know. I feel like I have to have, like...
permission for some reason to buy these things. I don't know why. 'Cause I feel like, I don't know, I try to communicate our finances well, because there's always been those times where it's like, oh, I'll just let you, like, handle the finances, you'll say to me, and it's like, I don't mind, like, kind of making sure that we're staying on budget and stuff like that, and I hope that I do a good enough job communicating with you and showing you, like, hey, this is what our income's looking like, hey, this is what our output's looking like, our expenses are for the month and stuff like that, and especially when we're looking at new contracts and housing and how much housing's going to cost versus how much the new contract's worth and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we try to figure out and plan our budget accordingly from there as well.
I do think that at the beginning of a relationship, I was more like, yeah, you just do it, because I don't, if I talk to you about it, it gives me anxiety, but I do feel like I know what's going on the past couple years more than prior to graduating and getting a job. I do think, like, before getting a job, I just hated thinking about it, because it's like, I didn't have any money to my name, really. Like,
you had no income.
No income. So it's like, well, and all these student loans, obviously, going to school for so long. So I just hated thinking about, like, oh, well, my parents and Tristan are pretty much taking care of me. It's like, oh, I need food, Mom. Is it okay I just spent, like, $60 on food for the week? Like, I think that's where, like, my anxiety comes from, is, like, not having that access of income until I was older. So, I don't know.
Hey, we saw you as an investment. We were paying money then because we were going to have a doctor coming out. Worth it.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm not getting paid sometimes as high as... I don't think our profession is getting paid to where our level of education of what we put into out.
I feel like a lot of people don't know that your profession requires a doctorate in the first place, because it didn't for so long, right?
Yeah. I think that's true, but it just hasn't caught up yet. It just hasn't caught up yet to that change, I don't think. Well, hopefully it does. We just got to be a little bit more as a profession, like, saying, like, hey, we're worth more. We know more.
We're worth it. We know our value.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But back to the budget.
Yeah.
Budget, I think, is going well. I think living off one income and then using the other income straight for student loans.
As much as we can, yeah.
And unexpected expenses like cars.
Yeah.
Every time we move, we want to get our cars checked up, especially if we're driving a long ways. And it's like, hey, we don't want to be breaking down halfway through Kentucky and then be stranded halfway between two places that we would have helped at.
Right.
So.
And then, like, making sure that, like you said, our cars are up to date, but all of our paperwork for the cars are, you know, we're insured and everything. And on her drive back from North Carolina back to Michigan recently, the tolls were so expensive. So just, like, that was a surprise cost.
Shout out West Virginia, you know, really ripping us off there. Like $30 of tolls.
What the hell, West Virginia?
And we were only there for, like, 3 hours.
Not even. Like, there was a toll every, like, not even 10 miles. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. But, hey, at least the roads were nice. So
they
can't complain about that. And then you get back to Michigan, and then it's just a nightmare.
Very shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. We came back, and I was like, oh, wow. They are really bad. I just, like, living here your whole life, you just are like, oh, yeah, the roads are roads. And then it's like, you live somewhere else for a while, and then you come back, and you're like, oh, they are really bad.
Yeah. That's always a Michigan joke. Everybody gets it now.
Yeah, that's true. And because we're, like, moving so much, we have to, like, not have so much stuff, too. So we've had to learn through different trial and error, like, what we actually need to bring with us, what we actually need in a house or day-to-day, week-to-week, and what we actually use. So I think we started off with, like, a lot of stuff, and we've kind of downsized every move or contract, if you will. And I do take that very seriously. Like, every time we move, I'm, like, assessing things. I'm like, we didn't actually use this, so can we just get rid of it?
Like what? What are some examples? Do you have any off the top of your head?
It's mostly clothes.
It truly
for me,
is clothes.
Yeah, that's the biggest one that I'm thinking of. It's like, I didn't even wear this. Like, why? Why?
Especially when you're repacking them back up and you're just like, oh, I have this shirt that we were here for 10 months for, and I didn't even use it one time. And it's like, okay, well, do we need the shirt then?
Yeah.
The answer is no. Or, I think some of the real space takers is winter clothing.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're filling up, like, we try to do the vacuum seal packaging. Shout out the vacuum seal packaging. It really is a space saver. Surprising how much space it actually saves when
you vacuum
you
your
first
clothes.
showed it to me. And we vacuumed it down. I was like, okay, look at this brick of clothes. It's amazing.
It's heavy.
And it's like, when you start throwing coats in there and winter pants, even just like a bunch of jeans and stuff like that, it's like you really... You can't wear 5 pairs of jeans at the same time. I mean, you can probably wear like 3 pairs of jeans and you just wash your jeans. So you really got to cut down on the amount of some of those things that you have.
Well, we do laundry like twice a week.
Yeah.
Because we have like our work clothes and we work out. So we at least have 2. And when you were playing golf, you had 3 a day.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, oh shoot. And like, yeah, you could rewear things, but like we literally were getting sweaty like in all 3 of our outfits. Maybe not your work from home outfit, but...
Yeah, that one. I'm more willing to rewear some of the work from home outfits just because they're more relaxed clothes and it's not like I'm running around doing anything.
If we have like a light day at the gym, I'll be like, okay, I didn't like really sweat that much. I'll just rewear this one.
I wouldn't do that. That's nasty work.
Well, there's some days that we're just like Thursdays are her really like light day that we only do like a couple lifts. And sometimes I'm not really sweaty, so I'm like, I'll just rewear.
Sounds like someone needs to go up in weight.
No. No. Like, I won't do, like, the undergarments, but, like, the top and the shorts, maybe I will, but it's only been once. I won't rewear underwear. That's disgusting. Anyways. Or socks. That's kind of disgusting, too. Unless it's in, like, the same day type of thing. Like, you put them on, took them off, put them back on. You know?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some of the like physical things that we brought along with us to our first place that
I'm thinking
we have downsized as well. I guess we probably bring less suitcases, or we're better at packing things maybe. In other things, I think.
Yeah.
I think we've done a really good job of Jenga-ing things where no space goes unwasted. If you have a bag, it's probably going to be filled. If you have a box, it's probably going to be filled.
We don't really do boxes, though. We have, like, the... what are they called? I don't know, like where Izzy's toys are. Those boxes.
Yeah, those are like boxes.
I guess
not like fit cardboard boxes, but those are boxes.
Like organizational boxes.
Yeah.
Or totes type of thing. Yeah, I can't think of anything specific. I mean, this time I brought the little wax melter here. Because I'm like, that's kind of nice to have. And it's just like thrown on top in a box. It has its own box and stuff. But I can't think of anything the first place we went to that we didn't take back again.
Other than clothes.
Other than clothes.
Really just minimal on the clothes. Especially because some places don't have the storage for clothes.
Yes.
They don't have the dresser space. They don't have the closet space. They don't have the hanger space.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what are you going to do when you don't have any of those things? Are you just going to leave them in a bag? That's not realistic. So you have to make sure you have the space for those things.
Well, I also think maybe the first one we brought more, like, what do I want to say? Like cleaning supplies, or like, we brought food on our first one.
Yeah.
So we had, like, leftover food, and I feel like we don't do that anymore. It's like,
no. We're
going to be able to get cleaning supplies, unless we have, like, we go to Sam's Club and have, like, bulk cleaning supplies usually. It's just cheaper doing it that way. So, like, we'll bring stuff with us if we haven't used it all. Mostly that toilet bowl cleaner is what we do for that. Because we do that weekly at least. And then, like, the food. It's like, why are we bringing... Like, just leave it at home or throw it away or whatever. If it's open, throw it away. And...
It's like, do you need that quarter bottle of hot sauce that's left? It's like, no,
not really.
We're not packing that up.
Like, yeah, is it really worth to pack or just leave it?
It's unopened, especially if it's like a refrigerator thing, and it's like, we don't know when we're going to be able to get it in a refrigerator again, so we're not transporting some of that not full stuff for sure.
Yeah. But downsizing, it's not like a one-time thing. We're, like, always doing it.
Always assessing, like, have I used this? What am I using it for? Do I need this anymore? Let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
Is it old? How old is it? Because there's definitely been things where you've come out and it's like, I've had this since my sophomore year of high school. It's like, probably get a new one.
Yeah.
It's like, that's fine.
Well, I also think we're in, like, this weird age, too, that for clothes, a lot of our clothes are, like, I don't know, at least for a woman, for me, it's like, oh, I have a crop top and booty shorts. It's like, okay, I probably shouldn't be wearing those type of clothings anymore.
Yeah, you're like, I'm almost 29.
Hey.
I don't know if the crop top booty short look is for me, or the club clothes, you know?
The club clothes, the cheap, like, $2, $4 shirts, you know, that you find that are, like, itty-bitty. The sports, yeah. So, I don't know. I think that also is a big reason why, like, we've kind of downsized on our clothes right now, and we just are financially stable enough to buy better clothes, and that's kind of like, I want clothes that are going to last a while. So.
Yeah. I think about those pajamas that you sent me recently, where you had to get new pajamas. You're like, I found some. They were $9. I'm like, don't get $9 pajamas, because first, they're going to be bad quality.
Yeah.
Second, they're probably not going to be comfortable. Third, they're probably going to rip in less than a month. So then we'd have to buy new pajamas anyways.
I know,
just get the higher quality stuff.
I did get a higher one, and they still ripped.
Honestly, I don't think you got high enough quality ones. They're still only like $25. Get something nice.
Yeah, I need to get those pants out and sew it up. It ripped right in the crotch. I'm like, cool.
Yeah, but for packing,
yes,
I think a lot of my thought process is, can we fit it all in the van? If it can all be fit in the van, we are still good. If we start getting like too much more than that, then it's like, okay, do we really need all of this stuff that we're bringing along with us?
Yeah, and like a lot of times, I'd rather have less stuff to just be like mentally clear. Like I don't want to feel like, oh, we have to like find a perfect spot for everything in every new house. Especially right now, we only have 5 weeks at this place, and it's like, I mean, we have our suitcase just in the corner here because there's not really space for it. I mean, it just has bags in it right now, like all of our packing bags. And it's like, I really want to find a space for it, but like, is it really, it's not worth it for 5 weeks. Like, let's...
Not when the turnaround's so quick.
Yeah, it's not about perfect stuff. And, you know, if you have less stuff, you have less decisions like that to make. And less stress, and it's just easier to transition in and out and transition into a new job for me and a new place for you and Izzy on a day-to-day basis too.
Yeah. My thought is, with this place, we have 3 bedrooms in this place, and it's like, okay, do we need 3 bedrooms?
No.
Let's just treat one as a big closet. And then that's just nice to have like that space where we can, okay, as long as we both mentally know this is not a bedroom, this is a big closet room. And then we're more willing to just kind of put the stuff in there.
Yeah, unless someone wants to come hang out with us, but I don't think that's going to
happen. Well, we already have another room.
Boom, but that's the other room.
Is the changing room.
It's a changing room.
Yes.
So you want people to stay over in the changing room.
Well, we could prepare accordingly.
I'd rather have them stay in this room.
We're only here for 5 weeks.
I know, no one's going to come is what I'm saying.
That's
so
what
it doesn't matter. Yeah, because at this place, one's like a storage that we're in right now recording. Then we have one that is all of our clothes are in it because that's the big closet and a dresser. So I'm like, we're going to put all our clothes in this room, duh. And then upstairs is where the bed is. And there's like a tiny, tiny ass closet that you have to like creep into to get into because at this place, they redid the attic into that whole bedroom upstairs.
Yeah.
So it's not like, we hit our head every time going to bed, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's on a slant.
It was the bigger bed is up there, so.
Yeah, the bigger bed's
like,
up there.
Dang, how do we not go sleep in the nice bigger bed?
Yeah, like we're gonna go upstairs and sleep there. So.
Yeah. So you got any tips for moving or anything like that you could think of? Like, do you need to start early with packing?
Yeah, I would say start earlier, or at least like start mentally thinking about it. And then for us, just get like a routine of like knowing what you're going to do. Like things go inside of things.
Get a plan together.
Even though Tristan doesn't like that. Because when we were packing to come home, I was like, yeah, we got to like, this box still has a little bit of room. So if you find something and you're just like, we have enough bags. And I'm like, yeah, but.
Yeah, we didn't use like 6 bags.
That's fine. I'd rather have less stuff.
But if we're cramming things into each other...
I didn't cram nothing.
Okay, some of that stuff, I would debate it was crammed.
Nothing was crammed.
Talk to the soap. Spread all over the things in the box.
There was no soap.
There was soap in there. Let me tell you, I was wiping them off for days.
Where? What box?
The medicine boxes. With like the shampoos and stuff like that.
Was it the body soap? The body wash? That's because we threw it on top.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I told you to push it down and to turn it so it got locked, and you didn't do that.
You didn't
that
do it
was your fault. No, because you were supposed to do it, and I wasn't going to do it if you didn't do it.
That doesn't make no sense.
Anyway, so next time, make sure we push down and turn to lock the body wash, okay? We live and we learn, people.
We live and we learn, for sure.
I don't know, what about you? What would you say about moving, or just, like, big, long trips that you're going to go on vacation with your family? Like, that also could be similar to moving, too.
My first thought with moving was, I think one thing that I liked is we went from room to room kind of discussing things before we just started moving things,
Packing,
you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, what's the plan for this room and this thing? It's like, okay, this is all the stuff in this room. And sometimes we could even get it out. Be like, okay, let's get things out of all the drawers in this room so then we can see it. And we have a plan for that, and then we'll move on to the next. And that did take time, but I think it was time that was worth it so that we're not there, like, touching things 3-4 times before we're done packing it. It's like, okay, we touch it maybe twice, and then it's packed and ready to go.
Yeah. So. Would you say, like, zones and bins, too?
Mm-hmm.
'Cause that's what I like to do, like, try to put all the kitchen stuff in one area, like one bin or zone.
I think that's also helpful for unpacking.
Yeah.
Because once you get to a new place, first you're probably going to be tired and a little annoyed. Because you just had to travel to a whole new place and you're figuring out where everything is. And you still probably have a lot of things to do. Like with us, we always do our shopping that same day too. And it's like, okay, we got to get unpacked. So then we go do our shopping, make sure Izzy's comfortable, and figure out what the layout of the house is.
Go get food,
yeah. Eat.
Go out to eat.
Yeah.
Make sure you fuel your body.
I think you're one of the main unpackers.
Yes.
/ the main unpacker, because you're very particular about where you want things. So I leave that to you.
Yeah.
So I think it's very helpful for you when things are in specific boxes. It's like, okay, here is my bathroom box, where you will go into the bathroom with this box and be able to
unpack it all
easily.
Instead of running from box to box.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I have a little bit of here and a little bit here. No, it's all in one spot.
Yeah.
I think that's very good for moving around.
Something that some people try to do is like an essentials bag, which we haven't really done that. The only time we did this, I guess we technically did, we made like a bag for the farm when we were staying there for a little bit between the 2 contracts. Just having like our farm stuff in there, like for the week. So that's also like nice to, and even traveling, if you're traveling like a road trip and you're stopping at hotels or whatever, to have just a bag to pull out for the hotel rooms instead of like shuffling in and out of every box to find everything.
Unzipping other bags that may be suctioned up and stuff like that. It's like, okay, we just have this suitcase. We live out of this suitcase for a little while till we get to our new place and get unpacked.
Yeah. What about like the whole actual driving? Any tips about that stuff?
Make it enjoyable. Find things you like. Plan ahead. My big thing was like I had podcasts prepared. It's like typically I listen throughout the week. Nah. That week leading up to
a big drive, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to stack them up. I got like 7 hours of podcasts coming up for this 14-hour drive. So I was prepared.
Did you get through them all?
Yeah, I got through them.
Really?
Yeah, I got through them all by the end of it.
Did you listen to them at 1 time speed?
Yeah. Typically I go like 1.5 or 2 times, but this time I'm just like, okay, let's take it nice and easy and slow. Which is a little weird listening to them at like regular speed. I'm like, oh, this is how their conversations sound like, huh?
Yeah.
It's a little strange.
It is weird listening to things that you normally listen to fast on slow. You're like, why isn't this done with yet?
And I'm like, wow, this guy's taking a real long time to make his point here.
Usually it's like quicker. For me, I think what at least I like to do is make sure you have like snacks and music or podcast or I tried to do an audiobook. I could not get into it while we were driving. I have now gotten into it since though. So I haven't listened to it too much, but
I like snacks too, but you know, someone might have had me on more of a Spartan diet on this most recent road trip.
No.
Where it's like, dang, I got no calories for this trip, huh?
I thought it was fine.
I was starving.
He ate like first off.
You can't get mad at me about this. You said you're not allowed to.
I'm not gonna get mad at you. But first off, so basically we went to the store like the night, maybe 2 nights before.
2 nights before, yeah.
And like the dollar store and bought what?
Travel snacks.
Travel snacks, yeah. So I bought a coffee, 2 Red Bulls, 1 Red Bull.
Because I got 2.
Yeah. So I got coffee and a Red Bull. Tristan got 2 Red Bulls. I would say I should have got more drinks. And we also had a water, too. So we had 3 drinks. And then we got jerky bites.
Yep.
Fiber bars, apple.
Cheese and crackers.
And a meat kind of thing. We got like a big tray there and just divided it between the 2 of us. There was some other stuff. I can't remember it all. Oh, cereal bars. And then we also did one candy each. So I got Nutter Butters, like the bag that has like the small circle ones. And Tristan got Chewy Sprees.
Love Chewy Sprees.
However, I separated them into a bag, so the morning of at like 5 a.m. when we were supposed to leave, we could just grab our bags and go to our separate cars and be ready. We'd be set, right? Well, Tristan didn't tell me until we got back to Michigan that he ate all of his sprees before the trip even started. So he was already down like 1,000 calories, let's say.
Of sprees?
That's
not filling calories.
No, but that could have helped you. And then we started driving, and of course Tristan's like, I'm going to eat a bar right away. And I'm like, cool, whatever, you do you. I was trying to get a little bit of ways before I started eating. So I got like maybe an hour or 2, and I was like, okay, I probably should eat something. And by the time we stopped for our first pee break, like 3-4 hours in, maybe?
Probably like 2.5, 3 hours, yeah.
He was down like 5 items already.
No, okay, that's an exaggeration.
4 items.
I was down like 2 items fully.
Yeah.
Probably 3 items, because I ate probably 2 cereal bars. And
you had a whole Red Bull already by then.
Yeah. But that's because, I gotta eat in the mornings or else I get headaches, first of all. And it was also we left at 5 a.m. Woke up at 4:30 a.m.
Yeah,
so I need to be awake during this thing. I don't drink coffee, so this is as good as caffeine as I'm ever gonna get.
Yeah.
So that's what my issue was I have to eat right away. I can't just be waiting throughout the day and then eating. And still, all that stuff combined might have been like 1,300 calories.
I was fine.
Yeah.
But then we got home and we had
pizza because I was starving.
We had Sneezies, Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Which tasted really good.
Yeah, because we're probably starving.
Anyways, this is a good transition into our couple check-in.
Yeah.
Okay, so if our van had a theme song for packing day, just kind of like the vibe of packing day, what would it be? And you get bonus points if you have a dramatic performance.
Okay, I'll let you go first.
I think mine would be Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Because when the packing chaos ends, we're ready to roll into the next adventure. That's why.
That's why? Okay.
Because it's like, oh, we made it through, the packing's done, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel is right there. Mm-hmm. Not that every contract is like a tunnel, but like when you get that new contract, you're like, kind of like excited. It's like senioritis. You're like, oh, let's go to the next thing. Mm-hmm. So that's mine.
I thought you'd do Here Comes the Sun because literally we're leaving so early in the morning for these contracts. It is before the sun gets up and we get to watch it rise.
That's just because Kelsey likes to leave early.
Yeah. Mine's probably that TikTok song where it's like, the first part's chaotic where it's hum-da-da-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum-bum-bum. And then the second part is, which is you, the chaotic part.
I'm the chaotic.
Yeah. And then the second part is like, we are spinning round. And it's just me just hanging out, having a good time, not panicking. Because, you don't panic?
No.
I think you stress out a bit.
I think I stress out because you're not stressing.
You want me to stress out more. It's like, I'm here to stress.
Yeah.
Get done. We'll figure it out.
We always figure it out, yeah.
Things will just work out.
Okay, for the PT travel tip, I want to say protect your back while moving. So let's talk about moving and things.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure when you're packing and loading heavy items into your van, vehicle, in or out, whatever, always lift with your legs, these big fellas, and not your back. You want to keep the item close to your body, not really far away, so you're not hurting your back, your arms, or upper extremity. And avoid the twisting motion when carrying. And if you need to, like, turn your whole body, not just your segmental upper, trunk. And then take frequent breaks to stretch and reset your posture.
The stretching thing reminds me a little bit about moving as well.
Yeah.
Where especially for long drives, stretching before you go on these long drives, impeccable for your stamina.
You felt like it was a difference this time?
It is such a difference, especially because I just remember when we drove down to Florida from Michigan that one time.
Yeah.
And I didn't stretch before, and my legs were killing me after all the traffic, and I was just dying, it felt like, the whole time. Ever since then, I've just started to stretch before ever doing those kind of drives, and the difference is immaculate. It's just amazing. My legs feel so much
I think
better.
We're just getting older.
My back feels better. I'm feeling better now that I'm doing
this.
But
like, I think we're just getting older, so we have to stretch more.
I don't know.
Anyways, the simple habit will help prevent common back strains and keep you strong for the long haul on the road. Do you have anything for that one? Do you twist? Did you twist when you were helping Tyler and Melissa move this past weekend?
I was like, okay, gotta lift this with a jerking, twisting motion.
Yeah, that's
exactly what I thought.
Are you a little sore after moving everything for them? No. Helping them? No?
My forearms were surprisingly sore.
I
don't know why it was I'm maybe just holding things up with the forearms.
Yeah.
It's probably the biggest thing, because lifting it with the legs was the easy part. But then when you're carrying it around corners and you're having to make these slight adjustments through doorways, that will kill your forearms. But that's why you stretch.
Here's what we want you to remember. You don't have to go full minimalist monk to find balance. Sometimes less really does mean more. Simplifying your travel life and work setup can bring freedom, clarity, and even a little extra joy.
Thanks for tuning in to Contracted and Committed. If this episode gave you a chuckle, a tip, or some fresh perspective, share it with someone who's juggling travel and contracts. And hey, send us your funniest overpacking fail or minimalist win. We'd love to hear your stories.
If you haven't already, please rate, review, and follow the podcast. It helps more travelers and contract couples find our growing community.
Next week, we're exploring a topic close to every traveling couple's heart, finding joy between contracts.
We drop episodes every Saturday, mixing quick minis with deep dives and real talk.
Until next time,
keep loving,
keep laughing,
and most importantly,
keep taking the next step.